Hello everybody, it's John here again. Welcome to another update on my loft railway. So yeah, quite a lot has been happening in my life since the last update. My wife's been undergoing cancer treatment, so it's been a little bit busy, and hence I've not been able to spend a lot of time up in the loft. She had a pretty major operation, so yeah, it's been a bit of a tough time. But she's recuperating now, which is all good. It's also been very warm most days here, so lovely sunshine, but obviously it's made it unbearable coming up to the loft. So hence I haven't done a lot since the last video. I haven't spent a lot of time up here, but I have a few things to update you on. So yeah, starting with, you may remember in the last video I mentioned that I wanted to install some station lighting, platform lighting, and I've actually managed to do that. I've done half of the station, I've done the far platform here, and I'm just going to demonstrate here by flicking on the switches. Oh, that's the signal box. Wrong one. There we are. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. So there we have it, some actual platform lighting. I got these lights from a company called Layouts for You, which I can highly recommend. They only worked out about £2 each once you add in the postage and packaging, and very easy to wire up. The main issue I had with the wiring is, as you can imagine with these lights, the wires are very short, and you can imagine trying to connect up to a longer bit of wire under the baseboard would be exceptionally difficult. And before I was using the little terminal blocks, but as I said, trying to do that under the baseboard would be nigh on impossible, and the wiring is very thin. So what I managed to come up with is these clever little, I think they're called solder rats. So you put in, I don't know if you can see that, try and let that adjust a little bit. So one wire goes in here, one end and one in the other end, and if you look carefully there's a bit of solder right in the middle there, and I managed to purchase a heat gun on eBay and heat up to a very high temperature, and it basically just joins the wires together. And I don't know, if I go under the baseboard you might be able to see. It's a bit dark down here, but you can probably see where I've, oh yeah, there we go, joined up these wires and routed them underneath the baseboard here and into my little circuit board over here. Now what I had to do, or what I decided to do for good cable management, is I've just basically done quite a lot of rewiring. So where I had my dairy lights running down here under the bit of carpet and up there, I've decided I'm going to have a separate circuit board over here for these lights, and on here we've basically just got the signal box that you can see over there and the platform lights. I've got 2 more to do on this side, on the actual station building side. So one is going to go over here and then another one over here, and they'll all go into that unit, and I have a separate switching unit over here. And then I'm probably going to have an additional one on this side or over here somewhere, so I can plug in what will be my lights along here, along the coal yard wall, and also my billboard light over there. So just to make it a bit easier to manage all the wiring, because as you can imagine it's quite a lot and it'd be easy to get a bit tangled up. So that's the plan with that. So I've ordered some more of these lights from Layouts for You to finish off, say, this platform here, and then I'm going to go into the coal yard area here. And as you'll notice, the other thing that has happened since the last layout is I've installed a footbridge. Now I wasn't going to have a footbridge, but somebody commented online and said in reality you wouldn't really have pedestrians crossing over a barrow crossing like this. Health and safety wise it just wouldn't happen. So I thought, yeah, but I don't know if I can fit a footbridge in my layout, but I managed to find this brilliant laser cut wooden kit from Anchorton Models. and it fits just nicely, as you can see, over my platforms here. Really nice little kit, very easy to build. Painted it all up. You see I've got a couple of little passengers crossing the bridge there. It's not glued down because obviously I'm still working on bits and pieces here. I don't really want to glue it down anyway. At some point it's all going to have to come apart again. But yeah, really happy with that. I think it looks quite authentic. And oh yeah, the last time I did an update I also mentioned about this little sound module that I got from Train Tech. Brilliant little steam sound module where I've actually tweaked it a little bit. I think where I had the motion sensor it was maybe touching the side of the wagon, not really working properly, but I'm just going to power up this Lima Loco for you and see, but it certainly seems to be working better now. So the main issue I've got with it is the Lima Loco here is very noisy, and somebody did say, oh yeah, you need to put a replacement CD motor in it. So I have found a little kit online I'm going to buy and replace that motor eventually, but for now I just have to put up with it. So it is a bit noisy, but you'll be able to hear the sound module a lot more clearly once I fix the motor in this engine. But anyway, I'm going to fire it up so you can have a little listen. Again, I don't know if you can hear that. I ended up putting back the original bit of rubber tubing because I found the cardboard just didn't really work. Well, it worked, but it didn't make any difference to the volume. There we go. Hopefully you can hear that on the video. And if I slow down into the station here, it should stop. It has been working, so I'm hoping. There we go. Yeah. I know it. If you listen, it will make a few noises of the steam, and you'll hear the fireman coaling up in a minute. But that's working a lot better, so I'm really happy with that. And the other thing is, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but this Class 31 diesel here, it was out of action for a long time. It had been getting worse and worse, really sort of juddery and not working very well. Anyway, I decided to have a go at just stripping it all down, cleaning up all the parts. I think I used, might have been IPA or contact cleaner, one or the other. And not really thinking it would do anything, but I thought I've got nothing to lose, it's not running anyway. Stripped it all down, built it all back up again, and hey presto, it's now working. And it's not brilliant, but it does work. So if I just try and fire it up, hopefully this will work. There we go. As ever, it is a bit noisy, but these Airfix Class 31s I've found out by looking online, all of them seem to be noisy. It's just the way that they're built, unfortunately. So it's not perfect, but at least it's running, which is, I'm really pleased with, because I thought I was going to have to take it to a repairer, but I managed to fix it myself. So it's a very old Loco, so I can never expect it to work perfectly, but at least it is actually working, which I'm really pleased with. So I think that is everything really. Like I said, I haven't really had time to do a lot since the last one, but I'm really pleased with what I have managed to do. So as I mentioned earlier, the next step is to finish off the lighting in the station and in the coal yard down here, and then once I've done that, I'm probably going to have some like speed restriction signs around the layout and other bits and bobs, and eventually I'll get some signals on here, but that probably won't be till autumn time. Anyway, I probably waffled on long enough. That's it for now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. and hopefully it won't be so long before I manage to do another one. Bye for now.